So Ponting really can't afford to do that against any bowler, but the left-arm fast bowler going across you with the ability to bring it back into the right-hander. Dangerous Troy if you just lunge and fall onto the front foot. Tough time for Ponting this series. Nice shot. What a lovely way to get off the mark, particularly when you're out of form. A perfect straight bat, down through mid-on.
Well, there's the short ball, and that's the shot he's played magnificently all tour. Onto the back foot and really punishing the short ball. There it is. In fact, it's Dravid standing there. That one beats him, and it'll go for 4. That's a lovely drive too. This is much better. Nice timing there from Hayden, and into the gap as well.
Zahir Khan must be thinking what he's done wrong here. It's not all that bad a delivery. It's just that Matt Hayden is in superb touch. Again, allowing the ball to come on to the bat, concentrating on placement, just easing it through the offside, and second boundary of the over.
Nicely played. That's whipped away beautifully by Hayden. He's now beginning to take charge here. Going for 4 as well. Oh, this is much better. It's really starting to improve now. The run rate's gone past 5 and over. So they're starting to accelerate things now, certainly as Ponting starts to get a little bit more relaxed, and Hayden playing some good shots as well. That brings up the 50. There's obviously a bit of thinking going on in this Indian camp. John Wright is obviously there. He's a serious thinker. Ganguly with a little bit of experience, starting now to get it right in terms of the field. There's the breakdown in the first 11. That's 12 overs. Now that's nicely played. Ponting hasn't got anything through that area so far today, and this will go to 4.
That'll be 4. Can't have everything, David. He was on time for the toss.
And lost it. Steve will win the toss in Australia, batting first. Nice shot from Ponting. Just sliding down that leg side.
Here chasing that one at mid-off, but nowhere near it. Just one bouncing over the rope.
Lovely shot. The in-form Hayden comes down, goes inside out. He knows there's a man a long off, so he goes a lot wider than that. Didn't quite get it. Probably a legacy of the bat being a little bit sliced to get it away from long off. He wanted to get it more towards cover, so just lost a bit of distance.
That's a good shot. Very good shot. He's picked out his spot there on the onside. That boundary bringing up the 100 for Australia in the 19th over.
Ponting had a tough time in the Test series and so far in the limited overs matches. Did get centuries in both innings of a match in between the Test matches. So it hasn't all been disastrous as far as being able to score on this tour, but he hasn't played many of those shots at the highest level.
Hayden immediately calling 2, but he won't have to worry. Timing is absolutely excellent. The Australians really getting things moving now. The 100 partnership comes up.
Down the wicket, he comes in the air and just short of extra cover. He might have actually hit that one into this very hard surface. It looked as if it went in the air, but he does that quite a lot actually, Hayden. There he comes down the wicket again. That's his half century. That's very well played, Matthew Hayden. That's 3 in a row in the series. The only thing that broke that little consequence was the fact that he got left out of the side.
Not been a blasting innings by Matthew Hayden. Very steady one and good for Australia. They've resorted back to the old theory of one-day cricket, is to get a steady start and keep wickets intact. Another single to Ricky Ponting. And remember, Australia playing 5 genuine bowlers in this side, so not much of batting depth. Probably that also contributing to a much steady batting approach by the Australians, building up partnerships, something they haven't been able to do in the one-days as well as test matches. So that whole theory being resorted to by the Australians.
And that's the one. That's his half century. That's very well bowled, but no slip in there to take the catch. Ponting steers it away. Well, perhaps that's giving him a little bit more credit than he deserves. I think it was probably a ball that beat him, but he hasn't been beaten often today, and this will be a relief for Ricky Ponting. Back in business.
Just the kind of break you need as a batsman when you're struggling for runs. I think it was the top spinner that Harbhajan Singh bowled at him when the man was on 49. Onto the front foot and the ball going the other way. Didn't pick it up, but got the outside edge. Very fine. The projected scores and 285 seems so likely for the Australians. Again, the over spinner. And this time, I think Ricky Ponting picked it up better than the last time, running it down to third man, and Hemant Badani couldn't reach it. There have been a couple of over spinners bowled to Ricky Ponting. The first one we saw a couple of overs back. And this is the one you see in the air. If you watch the ball in the air, you can never go wrong. Very clear indication that that was the top spinner. Ricky Ponting didn't pick that up too well. And the second time, there again the over spinner comes. And Ponting equal to the task, getting more on top of the ball and more in the line.
So 132 for one. I mentioned that it was pretty warm out here. Ponting getting the cold towel treatment. Boy, that's a lovely feeling when it's as hot as it is here. He's doing it in a loving manner too, Simons. It's pretty cute, isn't it, really? Look at this.
There was that lot of talk before the tour, the Australians coming with the ice vests and all just to counter the heat here in India. Saw it being used just once by Michael Slater in Chennai. Chipped it over on the leg side and has found a big gap on the leg side. The Australians really getting a move on now. Singh.
That's beautifully played. Lovely leg glide. Ponting, I think, picked up that one was just sliding down the leg side and just closed his wrist on it nicely. So that was very well played.
Well, he's growing in confidence, Ricky Ponting, and the full range of his shots now beginning to see. And this one, just a slightly angled on the leg side, picked it up quickly.
Sachin Tendulkar, I think he's probably itching to have a bit of a go as well with the ball, but it's going to be Ganguly. He's taken 98 wickets so far, Tendulkar. Oh, that's hit straight back down the ground, and it should be for a full toss first ball and played nice and straight by Ponting.
He's got that fine. This time, he'll get the boundary. Ganguly continuing. He's found the gap there. This outfield is quick enough for the ball to reach the boundary. And he's got that fine, and that'll reach the boundary. That's well played by Hayden. That allows him to play the ball square or fine. That's another boundary. Ganguly will not be happy with that effort in the deep.
Currently in Chennai, working with some of the young bowlers at the Pace Foundation.
Excellent timing once again. He's batted well today, Ricky Ponting. And once again on that last occasion, he wasn't trying to hit the ball too hard. That's picked away in style. That's gone all the way for 6. It also brings up the 200.
He goes in the air and a long way. That's over the top. It's a lovely strike at the ball, Matthew Hayden. He's gone to 97, and he said after the game when he was out for 99 that he never looks at the scoreboard.
Make hay while the sun is shining. Well, the sun is shining on the man on the right. He's on strike. Hayden on 98. There goes the sweep shot down towards the boundary. Will it be 4? Will they come back for the second? Yes, he comes back, and that's his century. Matthew Hayden has registered his first one-day international century. He's already scored 200s and a 97 in the Test series. This is a superb effort.
Fabulous. And the crowd in India have seen Matthew Hayden at his best. Steve Waugh said that he should finish his Test career averaging 50. He said that about 18 months ago.
Down the wicket he comes. He might go for two. Yeah, Hayden will touch down. Back they come. That's Ricky Ponting's century. Ricky Ponting has registered his 7th one-day international 100. It's his 3rd in India, and it's his 2nd against India. And what's more, it's significant. He's had a bad time of it. He may well have turned the corner.
Yeah, good applause from his teammates because they know that it's been a tough time for Ponting. They backed him by leaving him in the side at number 3, and he's given them some reward for their support. So, well played to Ponting.
Oh, it's in the air. This is going to be out caught. Ponting's hit it straight up. It's going to be caught. Tendulkar takes the catch. Ponting trying to hit it straight down the ground. Has miscued the ball. Sachin Tendulkar is as safe as a house. He watched it go up. He manoeuvred himself into position. He waited and he caught it.
Australia doesn't want to lose both these men in the next 10 minutes or so because there's still 14 overs remaining. So Ricky Ponting trying to just get rid of some of that tension, and he just sliced it up. Easy catch for Tendulkar. So Hayden is still there on 104. Now he will have to bat the next 10 overs or so. Ponting out for a century.
Well, that's in the air, and that's into the gap as well. Another 4. Devon already on 12 of 13 balls. So there'll be a real sense of urgency about the running between the wickets, and of course they'll be rotating the strike, and it'll be up to Hayden now, who's starting to lose his way a little bit. He's starting to lose his strength, I think, and his focus. It'll be up to him to hit him. Oh, that's it. Out. Stump. Yes, one got the feeling that Hayden was pretty well finished, and I think he tried to hit that one into the city centre. Really did wind up, missed it completely, and he was nicely stumped.
Well, it's been a nice 10 minutes or so for India. It'll be interesting to see how Australia cope for the next 10.5 overs, but the wonderful form of Matthew Hayden has continued today. He's made 976 runs on this tour, and Mrs. Hayden can go and put the dinner on because her son is out. It's 246 for 3.